What's up, everybody? This is Jonathan again. I'm about to go home. I went out to Delancey Street where the DL is, and I went to this other place, Max Fish, which are two nightclubs out here. So I'll tell you some things that I noticed. So when I went to the DL, what I noticed is that, well, I basically knew the bouncer when I got there, and he shook my hand and was happy to see me because I've been there many times, whatever. And so I remember, you know, that's a good thing for you guys to remember. Always be nice to the bouncers, because at the end of the day, it's going to make you look like you're popular and make you look like a important person with the bouncer. It's like, oh yeah, I know you, don't worry about the ID, just come right in, you know what I'm saying? And that was pretty cool. So I went to the top of the line or whatever, and then it was packed in there, and I got to the top of the line, and the guy was like, okay, the only way to get in is to pay $60 for a bar tab. $60. And it includes like 4 drinks or something. And what I thought about that is it's a bunch of BS. And here's why. Basically, it's kind of like, no matter what, you're not really guaranteed anything from a nightclub. I mean, there's girls there, and then you could talk to them or whatever, but other than that, you're not really guaranteed anything. Like, and most of the time, you're gonna leave with nothing. So it's kind of like, I'm not paying $60, you know, just to walk around and talk to people and get their numbers, and then, you know, try to call them the next day, and they don't even remember who you are. Like, because it's superficial people. So it's kind of like, you can go there for free and you don't have to pay for drinks, and then you can walk around, you know, talk to the ladies, be social, be basically a confidence run, gets your confidence up. Well, that's mostly what clubs are. They're just confidence runs to get your confidence up. So I left, went to this place, Max Fish. Max Fish had a lot of shady characters. When I got there, the bouncer wasn't letting in a drunk guy who was missing all his teeth. And then he didn't let his friend that he was with in, because the bouncer was like, that's your friend, don't leave him outside, you know. I'm not letting you in because you're a bad friend. And it was just like, you know, all these drunk people trying to get in, and it was just a little bit shady, and you don't need that kind of drama, because sometimes when drunk people, they can't control their emotions and they start fighting, and that's not a good situation. So remember, watch out for the drunk people. Other than that, when I got inside, it was really weird, like undanceable music. It was like this weird trap music, and people were dancing to it, but kind of like, I don't know how do you explain it. Like, the way they were dancing was just kind of like dancing to their own beat in their own head. And I was a dancer, and it was just like, there was no 8 counts in the music. It was just like a million beats per second, and these people were just making up stuff on the fly. And then people were throwing drinks in there and spilling drinks and breaking bottles on the floor, kind of nasty. The bathroom wasn't that good. It was just, they had stickers on the toilet seat, and the floor was covered in pee. Like, really? Like, that's not an inviting place to, you know, hang out late at night. And then the people in it, you know, most of them covered in tattoos, covered in face tattoos. I don't know how a lot of those people, or if a lot of those people have jobs. I'm just saying, because it's like, you know, it's just like half your face is like covered in tattoos, you know what I'm saying? So it was a little bit shady in there. Then when I walked downstairs, they had a DJ who was playing a mix of different songs, different 90s dance songs, which was kind of cool. There was a lot of people in there dancing off beat, like I said, just kind of like, and it's like, this music is danceable, you can't like dance on beat. It was kind of like, really? So, and you know, I guess I'm kind of a dance Nazi since I used to be a dancer, and it's kind of like I just look at those things like, really? Well, whatever. So walk to the back of the venue downstairs, and there was a group of, I believe, tourists, and they were speaking in another European language, and then they were just hanging out together, having fun, which was cool. And they were a little more conservative. You know, they had the typical club gear that I seen on this shirt, this street, you know, basic shirts with basic like one color, and then fitted jeans and slim shoes. And that's what they were all wearing, and they were like talking and having fun. You know, it seemed to be the only interesting crowd in there. And then other than that, it was like nothing but like face tattoos and arm tattoos. So it was interesting. And then, you know, I got up and danced a little to some of the music, and I got a lot of attention, like a lot of people looking at me because I could dance to the music. And a lot of the people were like, what's going on? Like, how do I dance to this? I don't want no feet. And then all of a sudden when the trap music comes up, they're just making up stuff like, ah, like, damn, like, that doesn't even have a beat, you know what I'm saying? So that was interesting. So I'm on my way home. Yeah, so I'll probably come out here next weekend just to see what's up. All right, everybody, this is Jonathan. I'm out. Peace.